Hey guys, how are you? Mike here from the Wellness Bucket. Thanks so much for joining me for another Motivational Monday message. I'm so glad you're here and I'm excited to get started. So let's go ahead and dive into this week's message. And this week's message is all about creating a new story when it comes to ourselves and fitness or exercise or health, whatever you want to call it. Creating a new story. We're going to leave it at that. Creating a new story for ourselves. All right? What the heck do I mean by that? Creating a new story. We all tell ourselves a story about ourselves when it comes to health and exercise and fitness. And whatever your story is, it could either be helping you, propel you forward, or it could be hindering you. It could be stopping you. And let me talk about what I mean by that. Let me talk about my own stories that I used to have in my own head, even growing up. When it came to basketball, I used to love playing basketball. I played for several basketball teams. I never wanted to dribble the ball or shoot the ball because the story in my mind was I'm going to miss, and I'm gonna get the ball, I'm gonna dribble, the defender's gonna take it from me. That's the story I painted in my head, and I'm gonna let my coach down and my teammates down. That was my story, so I never wanted to handle the ball or even take a shot. Same thing with football. As much as I could run fast and I could catch a ball, I didn't want the ball thrown at me because I was afraid I was gonna miss it. And again, same thing, I was gonna let the team down, and the people in the stands were gonna think I sucked, and it was a story I created in my mind. And I think we all do that to some extent. And again, our story could be, it could be anything. You know, it's perhaps like, hey, no, I can't lose weight. Why am I going to try? I'm going to buy this plan. I'm going to spend the money. It's not going to happen. Then my family's going to laugh at me, or others are going to look and say, hey, I thought you were looking to lose weight and you didn't lose weight. And then what do? Then I go back to being depressed because I failed once again. And whatever it may be, what story do you have you created about health and fitness and wellness that is holding you back? I'm going to ask that you revisit these stories. What stories do you tell yourself, whether it's losing weight, whether it's running a marathon, whether it's just going for a hike, whether it's getting healthier, eating healthier, whatever it is that you potentially want to do or you've thought of doing, but you don't because of whatever reason, whatever story you're holding on to that's holding you back. I'm going to sincerely ask that you think about that. Give that some serious thought, because whatever your story is, whatever our story is more often than not, it's what's holding us back. If our story, though, if we change our story and all of a sudden our story is, you know what? I have failed before, but this time I'm going to succeed. This time I'm going to do better. I'm going to get the encouragement I need. I'm going to join a gym. I'm going to join a support group. This time I am going to run that marathon because I'm going to train diligently. I'm going to join a running group. Change the story. If we change our story, we have a huge opportunity to change our successes. So I'm going to absolutely encourage that, guys. This week, whatever it is that maybe you've thought of doing in the past and you're just not doing it. You're held back for whatever reason. I'm going to ask that you revisit what's your story when it comes to exercise, health, and fitness. And if it's not serving you, if it's not helping you to get closer to whatever it is you want from a health, fitness, and exercise perspective, I'm going to ask you to consider changing it. And if you need help doing that, reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to revisit that with you and create a whole new story for you. Deal? That's this week's message, guys. I hope it resonates. I hope you all are doing wonderful and have a phenomenal week ahead. You know the deal. If I can help in any way, reach out to me anytime. It's Mike@thewellnessbucket.com. Again, have a phenomenal week ahead. Until next Monday, cheers.